Hi, I'm Kay Ward, and this is your Dickman Farm Smart Gardening Tip. And we're headed to late summer, early fall. And with that said, we have a lot of new and exciting things here in the garden center to add a little bit of pop of fresh color into your containers that you have at home, or maybe you just want to change them out completely and start a new season. So that said, let's look at something like this. So here's a container that we have here that maybe the colors are a little off. Maybe one of the annuals isn't performing quite as well as you wanted it to, but man, the rest of this looks pretty great. Well, guess what? Good for you. This is a wonderful thing that you can do. We have some brand new fresh 4-inch color material in. And if you have a spot that you're just saying like, wow, of this container, I don't really like this, we can go ahead, take out that maybe underwhelming performer and like the rest of this and find something fresh and new, like this coleus that just came in, great fall colors. It's gonna go with this particular one. It's gonna pull out some of these colors, but we're gonna give it a nod towards fall, and then we can go ahead and put this right back in, working this up. Now, that said, I did pick this one first, but in this container, this is a really low sedum, and I don't want this to look like a tree over my sedum, so I'm gonna put in this baby ornamental cabbage. And this is gonna continue to grow right through the cool season. So I'm actually gonna put that in there. And while it looks low at the moment, that guy, make sure I get soil all the way around it, is gonna keep growing. In fact, it'll go all the way through a first frost, or second or third or whatever. This will be last man standing. But this cabbage now looks a little bit more properly placed, and it's gonna get bigger and billow and fill out. So that's a good spot there. And I happen to have another one of these annuals that I don't really love in this pot anymore, so we're gonna take him out too. Thanks so much. Get my coleus. I like it better. I think this side of the pot is a little higher, and we're gonna put him right back in. As always, we wanna get rid of those air spaces around the plant, so we're gonna take some fresh potting mix to do that. If you have some Osmocote or something like that, even some, well, you could even use some everyday water-soluble fertilizer in here to get these guys up and going. And as you can see, without a lot of work, we really quickly rejuvenated that particular planter to go through the fall season. Well, that's okay, but what else do we have? Well, really easily, we have some large planters or plant sizes, so at 8-inch in Freshen right now. So that said, if you wanted to get some color fresh and make new containers for fall, you certainly can, and you can do it so easily. So you could take something like this, millet, put him in there, grab something like this pepper, put that in there. I'll show you really quickly. Boom, boom, taking her out. Beautiful new root systems. Don't even have to break it out. You have to take a little bit of my soil out because the sucker is so big. And we're gonna give it a little light squish. We're gonna get the side I like because I think it goes like this. You can see it wants to lean. We're gonna let it. Gonna push that in there. So now I got a biggie. Then, if I wanted to, I could do one of two things. I could add one more, or this is a young mum. This is gonna be yellow when it blooms. It's just starting to set bud, so I have lots of life to this plant. And work it up, work this base in here, get this in, get that planted, and these little peppers are gonna keep coming and keep coloring up. You can see I got lots of fun colors showing up. We're gonna see all those come. This is gonna get bigger and fill in, and this guy is gonna come and round out and fill in there. So there is so much fun stuff that you can do right now. It is a fabulous time because fall really is for planting. Come on in, we'll color you up. Can't wait to see ya. This has been your Dickman Farms Smart Gardening Tip.